How are we going to live in these troubled times? There's really only one answer. We have to become saints. Now, when we hear that word saints, we generally think of canonized saints, and almost the impossible. Now, some saints indeed did give us impossible things to do. We can't be like Simon Stylites and live in a column, the top of a column for 20 years and have food brought up to us. We can't be like St. Bernard, who had 12 steps to perfect humility. I'm sure that just as soon as you reached the 12th step of humility, you were very proud that you were humble. And nor can we go through all of those palaces that St. Theresa the Great recommended. So here we have the dilemma. We have to become saints to be happy, and yet how be one? Well, the Church has given us a saint for our times, and that is the picture of this young nun, St. Therese, who gave us a way, first of all, that's very simple. Once in a conversation with Pope John, he said to me, "You know, I always try to avoid the complicated things of life. I want everything to be simple." And St. Therese wanted everything to be simple. So she really had two rules. One was never to seek the satisfaction of the self. And secondly, to do everything, to bear everything out of love for our Lord. Now, each and every one of you, for example, have a certain station in life. It may be on a farm, it may be in a sick bed, it may be in an office, it may be in a home. It makes no difference how humble the work is. The method of the little flower was to integrate sanctity with what we were doing, so that there's really no one form of life that is higher than another. For example, you may think that just simply because I appear before the public so often and talk about holy things, that therefore I must be more holy than any of you. Now that is not true. There may be some old lady behind a pillar here who does not understand some big word that I use, but is 1,000 times closer to the good Lord than I am. Simply because she followed this rule of relating every single detail of life to our blessed Lord. She integrated her life to our Lord. Now that's just exactly, for example, like pouring a drop of water into wine. The two become whole. Or it's like dipping an iron into fire. The iron becomes fused. And so St. Theresa recommended that we take any action, study, work, rest, leisure, makes no difference which, and relate it to our blessed Lord. And say, to live in these troubled days, we have to become saints. And a saint is one who makes Christ lovable. That's the definition of a saint. It does not require much time to make a saint. It requires only much love.